Hello and welcome back everyone. I am so excited to be here with you today after a refreshing break. So let's get creative and grab your brush and paint together. For the first step, we will be painting a breathtaking sky. To do this, we will need to mix the color cerulean blue with white, and we are applying the color on the top of the canvas, and we are going to make it a little lighter when we are moving towards the horizon. So to make the color little lighter, I am going to add white. So we need to add extra white while moving towards the horizon. So you will get a light shade of blue when you are in the horizon. So now you can see our beautiful sky, and I am going to blend the colors to have a beautiful transition. Now take a small round brush and I am going to mix the color blue and white, and here we have the light shade of blue, and I am using this color to draw the shadow part in the clouds. So first we are going to just use our round brush, and we are just moving our round brush in a circular motion to add the beautiful soft and fluffy clouds in our sky. Now let's add the highlights in the top of the cloud. So we have to take the color white, and I'm going to apply the color white only in the edges, and I'm going to just blend the white with the blue. So we will get a beautiful transition between the color white and the blue. And now our beautiful highlights in our cloud is ready, and I'm going to do this in some places to create the beautiful fluffy effect in our clouds. Now let's add some gentle clouds to our sky. So you have to take your light blue shades, and then with a soft and circular motion sweep your brush across the canvas. And on the top add some highlights using the color white. Just imagine you are dancing with your brush, moving in gentle and flowing circles. Now let's bring our majestic mountains to life. To do this, we will need to mix a unique blend of colors, cerulean blue, white and a hint of black. With your mixture ready, let's create the outline of our mountains. Take your small flat brush and gently dip just the tip of it into the paint. Using only the tip of your brush, carefully draw the silhouette of the mountains and focus on capturing the gentle curves and rugged contours. Once you have defined the outline, we will fill the colors to give our mountains a depth and dimension. Next, let's add some depth and dimension to our mountain range. To do this, we will deepen our existing mixture by adding a touch more black. Mix well to create a rich dark shade of blue. This dark tone will help our foreground mountain to stand out against others. Let's carefully remove the masking tape from the canvas. Now let's bring our beautiful river into life. To capture the gentle flow and the depth of the water, we will gradate our blues from light to dark. First, mix light blue by combining cerulean blue and white. So this is the beautiful blue shades. I really like this. Then we have to add a hint of black to make the color a little darker and also soften the tone. So now I'm going to add a little black with this mixture, and you can see apply this light blue mixture to the upper area of the river and gently blending it to suggest the gentle ripples and movement of the water. And I'm going to blend the colors together in the place. Now you can see a beautiful transition between the two colors. To add depth and dimension, let's create a richer and darker blue for the lower areas of the river. Mix cerulean blue with a deep cyan and apply this stunning shade to the bottom of the canvas. With these beautiful blues in place, our river is now complete. Now let's capture the beauty of majestic and the huge mountain in the foreground. To do this, we need to mix the color phthalo green with the black. So first we have to define the outline, and once you have finished the outline, then you can fill the color to the mountains to give the depth and dimension to your mountains. Now let's focus on adding some intricate details to our majestic mountains. To do this, we will mix a soft and muted green by combining phthalo green with white. With this gentle green mixture, carefully add some delicate brushstrokes to our mountain surface. You can use soft and feathery brushstroke to suggest the texture of the foliage and trees. By adding these subtle details, we will create a sense of depth, dimension, and realism in our mountain landscape. Now let's mix cerulean blue with a touch of black to paint the reflection of the mountains on the surface of the river. Using a dry small flat brush, just gently sweep the color across the canvas like this to create the soft and mirrored reflection. Now let's add some movement to the water by painting the waves on the river's surface. To achieve this, mix cerulean blue with a deep cyan to create a dark and rich blue. With the tip of your flat brush, carefully craft long and sweeping lines that mimic the gentle ripples on the water. And you have to repeat this process, working your way up to the top area of the river. Now let's add a touch of magic to our painting by capturing the light dancing on the water surface. Using a dry brush and white paint, create a soft and feathery strokes, moving back and forth to create the sparks of the sunlight. When the sun is high up in the sky, its rays hits the water surface at a shallow angle, and it will create a beautiful phenomenon called specular reflection or sun glint. And now we are going to create this. So we have to add some rough brush strokes using the color white first, and then we have to add some white dots to recreate the sun glint in our painting. As the sunlight hits the water, it bounces back and creating a tiny sparkling highlights. This is why we can see a dazzling display of white sparkles on the surface of the water when the sun is high up in the sky. And I really like this, and I'm going to create this on my painting today. And it is really easy. You have to take your white paint and a dry brush, and you're going to add some rough texture on the canvas first, and then you're going to add some beautiful white dots. So here first I'm going to add the white dots. So you can use your small round brush, and using only the tip of your round brush, you can add some small tiny dots here and there, and you can add as much as you want. And once you have finished adding, then you can take your dry brush and add some feathery texture of brush strokes like this. And now we have the beautiful sun glint in our painting. In the final and the fourth step of this painting, we are going to paint this beautiful flower field. So first we have to mix the color phthalo green with the lemon yellow to have a beautiful medium shade of green. And let's add some extra yellow to have a beautiful warm shade of green, and we are going to add this green in this place, and we are going to blend them together. Now let's bring our flower field to life by adding the grassy texture. Using the same green mixture, gently draw a curved line to suggest the stems of the flowers. To create a natural and organic look, vary the length and direction of these curved lines, and this will give our grass a soft and whimsical feel. Now let's add depth and dimension to our stems by creating contrast between light and shadow. First add the lighter stems, then make slightly a dark green shade by using a touch more green to your original mixture. Use this darker green to draw the stems in the shadowy areas, adding depth to our flower field. This subtle contrast will help create a sense of volume and texture, drawing the viewer's attention to our landscape, and I really like to add them in my paintings. Now let's add beautiful flowers to our flower field. We will start with the smallest buds. Mix magenta and pink to create a medium shade of pink. Using this lovely pink hue, carefully paint small and delicate patterns to suggest the tiny buds and scatter these buds throughout the painting to create a sense of natural growth, and add some subtle details to the flowers using the color phthalo green. Next, let's add some small flowers and mix magenta and pink again, and use this color to paint small and delicate patterns. And then deepen the color in the center of the flowers by adding a touch more magenta. So first focusing on covering the small flowers throughout the flower field. Once you have completed this, you can move on to painting the larger flowers, adding more depth and dimension to our vibrant flower scene. Now let's bring our big flowers to life with more detail. So we will start by applying the color pink to create the beautiful petals in our painting. You can use your tip of the round brush to add the beautiful and detailed pattern like this. If you are as passionate about flowers as I am, then you are in luck. Check out my floral painting tutorial in this playlist, where you will discover a variety of techniques to bring beautiful flowers to life on canvas. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced artist, this playlist has something for everyone. So if you are interested in learning new skills and exploring the world of painting flowers, and be sure to watch and enjoy, and I promise you will be delighted with what you learn. Use this lovely color to paint the petals around the center of the flowers, varying the angle and the direction of each petals to create a natural and organic look. First, establish the base of the flower with this pink color. Then you can add deeper and richer details with magenta, focusing on the center of the flower to create a sense of depth and dimension. Next, let's add vibrant center of the flower. We will start with orange, applying it carefully with a round brush. Once the orange layer is completely dry, then we can add a layer of bright yellow highlight. So it will bring our beautiful flower to life. It was just a labor of love and taking around 4 hours to complete, but every moment was worth it. I'm passionate about capturing the beauty of nature on my canvas, and this painting was a true joy to create. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I have enjoyed sharing it with you. Please take a moment to let me know what you think of this painting in the comment section. I will see you all again soon with another beautiful painting tutorial, breaking it down step by step. Until then, have fun with colors.